This is a center for film selling and buying, a lot like the spice trade of ancient Europe. People come from all over the globe to exchange properties. Joe, I know you dislike the sequences where you saw American soldiers talking about the rush they got from being in operations. At the same time, the last portion of a film, Joe, devoted to the story of Lila Lipscomb, a woman from Flint, whose son joined the military, who died in Iraq, who goes looking for closure. That's not an anti-American piece of filmmaking. That's a human story. And that's a very human story about one woman who's given everything because of what she believes in, which is America.
Bear in mind, Warner Brothers has made over $75 million from just episodes of Friends on DVD. I mean, there is gold in Dunbar Hills for a studio, and that's why they're so eager to go back to older programming and make new special features and make new documentaries. I mean, there's a huge demand.
She's really getting some buzz there, but it's for a smaller part.
It's for a smaller part in a film that opens today called When Will I Be Loved, brought to you by IFC. This is written by James Toback, the wild man behind movies like Black and White. A lot of people are saying that Campbell deserves serious Oscar consideration. The other thing is that Kinsey spoke to a broad spectrum of humanity. Yes, he spoke with some people who are at the edges and well beyond acceptable behavior. The point is that he did speak to them. And blaming Kinsey for the sexual revolution and its negative consequences would be like blaming Sir Isaac Newton for negative consequences every time something falls down. The first film was set up. The second film, for all of its pleasures, still kind of felt like you had shown up at the opera and were forced to leave early. With Return of the King, what you get is a 3-hour and 22-minute long big finish. Michael Moore is being treated like a Beatle every time he goes out in public here on La Croisette. Also, it just broke within the hour that Sony Pictures Classics has purchased the film House of Flying Daggers, which some are saying could be the next Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
James Rocky, did Hollywood make a responsible movie here?
I think Hollywood made it a very good movie. The other thing I would encourage people to do is see it for themselves. It's the end of the year, it's Oscar time. There are a bunch of controversial films about controversial topics. Vera Drake, Hotel Rwanda. They're all terribly interesting and all well worth seeing to have your own informed opinion about.
Well, amen to that.